lead the training for you, the purpose of the training, and what you can take away from here. Let me first jump right into the training schedule. Each and every one of you should have received the training schedule. You will see that the blocks are divided. If you read it from the left to the right, you see the topics, the subjects of the topics, roughly at what time they will start, and the duration of it, and who's going to lead it. And you can follow it with the literature that's been sent to you as well. Each block is going to have roughly about 90 minutes. So then we're going to take a 15-minute break. That allows you to smoke if you need to go to the restroom or quickly eat something. We're going to have a lunch break, which is going to take place from 1 to 2 p.m., 60 minutes. Then we're going to have the afternoon session, and I know we have people from all over the world, so I'm going to stick with that. Please use it however in which country you are, so that you know roughly at what time we're going to have the breaks. And we're going to finish the evening somewhere between 5:30 to 6:30, depending on the day, how many questions you have, etc. Okay? Here's the training for the second day. And on the third day, we're going to finish. The plan is about 6:30 in the afternoon. Let me introduce myself. I'm very happy to be here. I'm the CEO of Leading Practice. I've been with the company for 12 years. I'm an author. I've written a lot of articles. My main area of research is the field of innovation, Industry 4.0, digital innovation and enterprise DNA. I'm the father of a 6-year-old son, 48 years old, and happily married. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm going to take a little bit of time and introduce the different team members that are invited to have the training today. So I love to think that we're a young and dynamic team. But when I was preparing to introduce the training to you, I started to count the combining years of experience working, training, developing standards and reference material. And I ended up with such a high number that it kind of would contradict the expression young. So instead of that, I'm going to satisfy introducing them as a very competent and experienced team. Okay? Each and every one of them is going to introduce themselves when it's their time to speak. Nonetheless, I'd like to take a few moments to say something to each and every one of them, since we will spend the next few days together. My job is to get you excited because you've taken your time to be here and participate in the training. For all the team members, please feel free to add something as you see it fit. Let me get started right and jump right into it with Dr. Simon Polovina. You heard him in the beginning. Dr. Simon is in roles that draw upon his leadership and enterprise architecture and conceptual structure. Simon has many years of industrial experience in accounting and information and communication technologies. He has published widely over 100 learned publications to date. He has expertise in enterprise architecture, enterprise ontology and semantics, service-oriented architecture, business process management, SAP technology, web technology, robotic automation, just to mention a few. He's the head of training for Leading Practice. He's also the co-chairman of the Global University Alliance that partners with Leading Practice. His interests include the very interesting field of the use of smarter applications and how they can detect novel and unusual transactions that would otherwise remain as a lost business opportunity or represent illicit business or criminal activity. He's a hardworking and dedicated team member, but most importantly, he's a sweet person who enjoys good food, and favors a cold and good tasting beer. Simon, would you like to add anything to that, or do you want to do that when it's your turn?
Thank you, George. That's most kind of you. Yeah, that's me in all my various facets. A lot of stuff I've done. Yes, thank you very much. And as I say, I'm presenting shortly in one of the sessions, so I'll tell you a little bit more then as well.
Let's
Thank
do
you, George.
that. Okay, you're very welcome. Let's go to the next one. Jamie, he's a young, ambitious individual, and rolling way of being, and with a great smile. You could say he's a natural outperformer with a sharp mind. He is the person that sets goals and achieves them. Truly someone you want to keep your focus on and follow. He's very movement, strategy, movement, performance standards. His research complex and challenging and important subject of strategy, which includes but is not limited to analysis, design, implementation, continuous improvement, modeling, architecture, and all concepts that touch around strategy. He's co-author of the Strategic Life Cycle Approach and Requirements for Strategy Ontology, which are now part of their standard reference content. He also leads the development and rollout of the various strategy standards in the strategy reference content. He's involved in the following development and standard and advancements: OMG, ISO, TOGAF, just to mention a few. Jamie, would you like to add anything to that, or you want to take that when it's your turn to speak?
No, just thanks for the introduction, George. I'm just excited to be part of enabling all our new potential partners on board. Just want to sort of express the excitement and looking forward to sharing knowledge with all of you over the next 3 days, and you know, ensuring that we're going to create an amazing experience and a memorable training for everybody. Thank you, George.
Thank you very much, Jamie. Let's go to our next team members, Professor Mark from Rosen. Mark, he's a best-selling author, a sought-after speaker, coach, and advisor. He's a pioneer in the field of cardionicity, the science of finding meaningful patterns, outline the formal structures, and describe the pragmatics. He has identified repeatable patterns of the outperformers and underperformers over the past 25 years. As part of the Global University Alliance, short, we're going to refer to it always as GUA, he has been involved and actively participated in the development of over 130 enterprise standards and over 50 industry standards and well over 1,000 reference content. His main goal is developing standards in the following standard bodies: ISO, SIN, ISO, ISF, OMG, and SAP. One of Mark's key abilities is to grasp a complicated problem, simplify them, and relate them to others in a simple, solution-oriented manner. You're not only going to learn a lot from him, but you're going to get the whole package. He has a great sense of humor, so buckle up, because you're going to be entertained as well. It's fun and entertaining to learn from him. Mark, do you want to add something to you?
I am touched by the nice words you have said, George. I also like you. I'm looking forward to work with you guys these next couple of days, and I'm also looking forward to hear the latest update and concepts from my colleagues. So that's going to be very nice. And we'll talk.
Thank you. Super, Mark. Thank you very much. The next one that I'd like to introduce to you is Ken Task. Ken has more than 30 years of demonstrated leadership and management success in military, academia, and defense contracting organization, from tactical to strategic levels. Caine is a specialist in the fields of security and alignment. He has a wide-ranging experience analyzing, determining, articulating, and advocating warfighter command and control requirements, improving organizational productivity. He's a leading practice board member, author of books, professional articles, and papers. He has been awarded with the prestigious Frontier Runner of the Year award. His research includes security, cybersecurity, planning, and execution. I would describe Caine as a result-oriented, driven joint command and control professional. Someone whose presence you're going to notice. He is a true leader. And if you're here, would you like to add anything to that?
No, thank you very much, George. That was good. I'm just looking forward to this. My whole team is here. I'm looking to see what we get from everybody else in the interaction. I'm just glad to be here. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Caine. The next one, I'm going to talk about Neil Caine. Neil has more than 30 years of experience computing, business analysis, and architecture. He has worked for multiple departments in the public sector and with clients as well in the private sector. He is a certified lead enterprise architect, TOGAF and project management professional, in good standing with Project Management Institute. He's an author of numerous articles and professional papers. If you listen to his deep voice, you could think that he's relaxed and chilling. But don't be fooled. Neil is a very hard-working individual. Never tired. He has no problem to outwork and outrun any young individual. So Neil, if you're here, would you like to add anything to that?
Neil's not on the call, George, but he will be joining us. Yeah, on his session on Friday. But yeah, he's not on the call this morning.
Okay, great. So let me go to the next person. Hold on one second. Professor Dr. Hans-Jürgen Scharoun. Hans-Jürgen is a thought leader in enterprise modeling and information management. He has left a mark in history as the creator of the Enterprise Navigator, which is used all over the world. He holds a professorship in business information at Harvard University. His teachings and research activities are in the area of enterprise modeling and information management. Hans-Jürgen is a best-selling author of books and professional papers. He's got experience from numerous ERP projects with companies like Salzgitter Stahl. He's been teaching ERP graduate courses in international universities. For example, in the University of Australia, New Zealand, United States, Cuba, and Spain. His research includes sustainability balance scorecards, enterprise architecture and engineering and design. But Hans-Jürgen is also a well-rounded individual who is a sailor, a dive master, a rescue diver, a basic ski instructor for alpine and free riders. He's as well a tenor and a father of 5 children. I even have mentioned all of it. Okay, I don't think that he's on the call right now, but he's going to come in later. Is that correct?
Yeah, he'll be joining us on Thursday. Tomorrow.
Wonderful. Last but not least, I'm very happy to introduce Ulrich Bolliger. Ulrich is a specialist in the field of process architecture. He's a lead modeling expert and lead enterprise architect. He's an author of books and numerous articles and papers. His research focus is in innovation and design thinking, transformation analysis and execution. He's a master in E+, and he's going to introduce to you during this training. But Most importantly, he's an awesome person to work with. He's a true fireman, a team player that makes sure that the work gets done when it needs to get done. It's a real pleasure to work with him. Ulrich, you want to add something to that?
Thank you very much for the kind word, George. Much appreciated. So we know that's it. So sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ulrich. We definitely look forward to hearing from you later on.
Absolutely. Very, very excited about this training program. Really looking forward to it. So
thank you. So what's the purpose of this partner training? Number one is it's for the industry to expand the use of the LEED standards and see where the market opportunities exist. Our partner models enables us to develop our capability in supporting market penetration. We work as well with the academia, and it's very important to have a close combination from academia and industry so that all the future generations of students who's going to hit the industry are going to be very well prepared. Now, we have some intended outcomes for this training. We could have this training, I think, for an entire month. But this is only 3 days, but we have an intended outcome for this. Number one is for you to comprehend and relate to the LEED enterprise ontology. So you understand the enterprise and industry standards. Also that you understand how academia and industry combine to develop and continuously enhance LEED enterprise and industry standards. It's very important for you to explore for yourself the integration and how you can put this and either talk to your students or in the respective fields where you are. And also for you to gain insight. This training is also to allow you to identify your focus areas in the development and discuss your development paths through the certification and following trainings that we offer as well with leading practice. Now, here's something very important. This is an interactive training. In order for you to get value out of the training, we ask you to put yourself into the training. Really look, participate. Don't have your microphone on mute the whole time. Ask questions. Look at where it can serve your students, where it can serve your potential clients, and where you can participate. I invited here the best of the best. Ask them. They have a lot of experience. Having said that, I thank you for your time, and I look forward to the training today.